sometimes all we need is just that gentle reminder for us to get back on track or to get our perspective readjusted. And I think for me recently, one of the things is that are you enjoying this or are you having fun with it? And I think sometimes we can get into that we're taking ourselves too serious or we're making something more serious than it is. And it could be something that we enjoyed or had passion for, but we sort of lost the key element of that where we've had the passion and enjoyment for something. Instead, we've almost made it another job. Now, some people say if you have something you love, make it your job and you'll never work a day in your life. But I think the key there is that we don't really get out of work. We have to probably fix things or just deal with certain junk in whatever we end up doing. But the key is to find stuff that does fulfill us or does bring us a bit of enjoyment and to make that the highlight rather than just all the hard, fast rules and work and goals and so forth. Because trying to climb the ladder constantly can get tiring unless you sort of make a game of it or at least find some sort of enjoyment out of it. And again, some people enjoy winning, but sometimes that isn't always the end goal or the most fulfilling goal for someone. For example, it's like someone who has planned a trip out to the minute detail and they've gotten all the details right. But every time something goes wrong or they're always jutting from one destination to the next, that they miss all the little moments that can happen, or they're just stressing themselves out totally and completely so they don't actually enjoy the trip that they planned so hard to enjoy. Or you can have a sports story where someone is focused on getting better and winning and so forth because they've had this natural talent at something. But the thing is that once they stopped having fun with it and made it all about winning and all about reaching the next height, they actually become miserable in a sense because they no longer enjoy it. They've just focused on the winning rather than the parts they actually enjoyed, why they were drawn to this kind of still in the first place and so forth. So I think the key here is to realize that we need to have that enjoyment. We need to have that fulfillment from something and to make those the highlights, even when things can be kind of just going wrong. We can focus on what we've enjoyed about it and kind of what we are fulfilled by in something rather than just what we don't like about it. But anyway, I think that's interesting how